That's right, ladies. I'm on YouTube. Ain't we shocked? Because y'all been asking me for so long. But if you clicked on this video, thank you so much. And I just want you to know I love you. I do. I promise. Thank you so much for tuning in to my very first official YouTube tutorial. I'm so excited. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because, girl, why not? Also, if you've been here, thank you. I'm going to be posting a whole lot more, so you subscribe for a good reason, sis. And thank you so much. But today's look, I'm going to be doing a Bri Marie inspired look. She did a white liner look. It was beautiful. I'll see you at the end. Okay, ladies, let's get right into it. So the first thing y'all see me doing is putting Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel on my brows. Next, I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me Tattoo Brow. I love this stuff. This pomade is everything. You can get it from your local drugstore, even Ulta Beauty. It's very affordable. And so I'm just using this to fill in any sparse areas in my brows. I don't really do too much to my eyebrows. Just enough to be, cute. See, I'm checking myself out. And you can see the difference. So now I'm going in with MAC Prolonged Wear Concealer in the shade NC42. And I love this concealer. It dries really quickly, but it's really good coverage. And so I'm focusing on my under eye because I want a natural brow look. So now I'm going into my lid. Ladies, before you do your eyeshadow, it's very important to put a base on so that your eyeshadow could pop. So I'm making sure that I base my lid very well. I'm adding more coats just to make sure it's saturated properly. And I'm taking my time. Just take your time to make sure it's good and buffed in. So now I'm going in with a brown shade. I'm not sure the exact name of it, from Jaclyn Hill's palette. And I'm focusing this in on my crease because that's where I want the deepest shade to be. So I'm going into the other side with the same shade. I'm buffing it in good. And when you're doing your crease part, it's important to buff it in good. You'll blend out later, but make sure you're getting that pigment that you want before you cut your crease, because it's hard to go back in. It's not impossible, but it can be hard. So I'm just buffing that in good and well. Now I'm just taking a lighter shade of brown from the same palette and I'm blending it into the dark brown just so I could kind of diffuse the harshness. So whenever you're doing this type of look, just use a lighter shade to diffuse it. So now I'm cutting my crease and I'm using a flat brush to do so. I'm also using that same matte concealer at NC42. And when I cut my crease, guys, I think an easy way to tell you to do it is wherever your eye crease is at, that's where your crease is. So when you open and close your eye, when you see that crease, then you know that's where my cut crease is. And so this part takes a lot of precision, but it's not impossible. You can do it. Yeah, so I'm just blending that out. And so now I'm going in with a white shimmer shade from the same palette. I'm still using Jaclyn Hill. And I'm just patting it in. I'm working it in because if I swipe too much, I'm not going to get the pigment payoff that I need. So now I'm going in with a warmer color on the end because I noticed that she had a ombre effect. So now I'm just taking a brush with no product to blend out the whole crease area to make sure that everything looks perfect, and this works every time. So now I'm going in with this Devil's white eyeliner. Guys, I hated this eyeliner. It was so messy. Like, I don't know if that's all white eyeliners. I don't know if that's all white eyeliners or this one in particular, but I got this from NYX, and I don't know, it was just really messy, and it was hard to work with to get that really, really clean look that I wanted. But yeah, I was able to make it work. But if you know me or you're looking at my facial expressions, then you know I'm a little bit frustrated with this one. But I've been doing wing liners for a while, so it's not hard for me to do it without tape. Okay, now I'm checking myself out. So now I'm applying lashes. I applied the glue to my lashes first, and I just let my lash sit for like 5 minutes, and then I applied it. You gotta let it get a little tacky first. I don't use tweezers to apply my eyelashes because I've been doing them since middle school. So I don't need. But I'm just pressing that in, make sure it's mirroring my natural lashes. So now this is my favorite part. I'm priming my face with the NYX Shine Killer primer, and it just feels so good. That's why I'm really taking my time to get it working into my skin. I love it. I love this primer so much. It feels so good and soft, and this part is so important. So you can have a flawless foundation, ladies. You gotta prime the skin, okay? So now I'm going in with my favorite foundation by Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me. And this is in the shade Classic Tan 335. And to me, this is a perfect match. I don't have to mix it with anything, which is new for me. I normally always have to mix my foundations. When applying my foundation, I make sure that I buff it in and not swipe too much. Anytime you see me swipe it, I'm just moving the foundation around. But when I'm really working it in, I'm just buffing it. So now I'm going in with this Ulta brand concealer. It's actually very good, guys. I actually got it on sale for like $5. You should check it out. And I'm working it in. I'm going in with the lighter shade too. I use Tan to Deep and Medium Warm. And so I like a nice highlight effect. So nothing too ashy, but just a little, extra So working it into my T-zone area. Those are all the areas that I wanted highlighted. And right here, I'm just thinking to myself, why did I do this so late? Because now I'm tired and I don't want to finish the rest. But I'm cute. So now I'm going in with the contour. And ladies, this is so important to know where to contour, especially to your face shape. So I just kind of do my lips in a kissing form, and that helps me to know which areas need to be contoured. Also, what will help you is when you're doing concealer, you're bringing out an area. So if you don't want to draw more attention to an area, don't use concealer there. And the deep contour is to, make areas appear smaller. So think about that when you're contouring, and then you'll know which areas you really want to focus on. So right now I'm contouring my forehead. It's not that I have a big forehead, in my opinion. Maybe I do, but I definitely have a big head. So I'm just going to try to minimize anything I can. So right now I'm taking a beauty blender to buff out my concealer. Ladies, I feel like this is so important. It creates a seamless effect without much creasing, because brushes just don't do the trick for concealer to me. Not saying they can't, just for me. So buffing out with a beauty blender. These are very affordable, so ladies, try it out. I'm also taking a nice small brush. I don't remember where I got it from, but it helps me get the contour exactly how I like it. And I'm just going in precisely, taking my time, evening out the contour. Now I'm going in with Beauty Bakery setting powder in the shade Cassava. And And I'm not baking, I'm just letting it set in because, you know, I get oily sometimes and it works better when I set it in instead of baking. Baking makes me ashy. So now I'm going in with Makeup Revolution's pressed powder in the shade Deep. And I love this whenever I just want my contour to be softer. I'm going into the other side, and as y'all can kind of see, I'm going in circular motions. This is important because you want to create like a blended effect. You don't want anything to look harsh. You just want it to look, you know, blended. Like everything just starts coming together. Like, oh, that's her skin. Those the colors of her skin. You just want it to look beautifully done. So I'm taking my time on that. I'm also going into the bottom of my chin to make it appear smaller. And yeah, at this point I'm feeling myself. Look. Ow. So now I'm going in with highlight. I got it from Wet n Wild. I cannot remember the name of it, but it was very affordable. I think it was $4.99 and I got it from Target. So I'm just going into the cheeks of my face. You see me kind of smiling because that's how you can see where your cheekbones are. I'm also going into like the center of my forehead. Don't laugh. I just like a little extra highlight. And this helps for like pictures and stuff to just bring it out. And I will go in and blend it all in better later. But yep. Next, I'm going in with my lip liner from MAC in the shade Chestnut. This is my favorite lately. I do normally like a darker lip line, but this just does something for me. So now I'm going in with Wet n Wild lip gloss in the shade Caught You Naked. I love this as well. I love it a lot. It's a nice nude. I'm going to also go in with NYX lip butter in the shade Mandela. And I like it. It toned it down a little bit, but I wanted to go back in with Caught You Naked just because I thought the color got a little lost. And yeah, I'm starting to feel cute already, guys. That concludes this tutorial. I hope you stayed to the end. I hope you was able to watch it all the way through. I had so much fun. I hope you had fun. And if you had fun, please comment and subscribe. Also, ladies, I'm going to be posting more, so make sure you turn on that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I do a look. And yeah, we in this together. Let's learn. And I want to teach you guys as I learn how to do makeup because it is my passion. So thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you again, my loves. Mwah.